Phil. You're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 3. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Bowman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here from Eastern Hancock High School in Charlottesville, Indiana. We have your 4-0 Wapahani Lady Raiders, also 3-0 in the MEC Conference, taking on the 6-1 and 4-0 in MEC Conference, the Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. Again, we appreciate you all for tuning in here for this early Saturday afternoon matchup here of two MEC conference teams that are so far undefeated on the season. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morbilius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and our sideline reporter, Landon Willett. So we'll go ahead and get right into things. Again, with our Raiders Live pregame show and presented by the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So Wapahani, again, off to a quick 4-0 start to the season. 3-0 in the MEC Conference. We've defeated Union. That was in the first game of the year. Then also Daleville last weekend. And then earlier this week on Monday, we was at Westell and took down the Warriors. So 3-0s to start the year for Wapahani. This will be their biggest challenge to date, though. This Royals team, pretty fine-tuned, well-oiled machine here. Their only loss on the season was to Triton Central, which they have a very good basketball program there, to say the least. But Wapahani's had a tough go of it here against these Royals. Here within the last few years here. And so we've got to come out here from the get-go. Because, again, we kind of know going into this game this afternoon what the Royals tend to do. Biggest thing is they love to pressure you with a full-court press. What we've seen in the JV game, I'm sure, is a lot like what we'll see in the Varsity game here this afternoon. But we had, they did a 2-2-1. So basically you have two down there in the paint on one floor, and then another two in between the three-point line and half court, and then down on the other end we'll have another one on the defensive end here, right around the three-point line on the other side of the court. And so they try to, they spread them out, but they do such a good job of tracking down the ball. They pressure you to where it forces you to the sideline. Then that's where turnovers happen. Because they're able to double team you, put you in a little bit of a bind, a little bit of a situation, and our JV team didn't quite handle that so well. At times, there was other times where we did a pretty good job, but that's kind of the same MO here that this varsity team will have to watch out for, is what Eastern Hancock does with pressuring the basketball. Now, if you can kind of solve that a little bit, obviously, the least amount of turnovers, the better. Nobody ever wants to turn the basketball over. You got to make that such a priority and put a great emphasis on making sure you take good care of the basketball in order to give yourself a chance to win. If we do that, if we take good care of the basketball, I think we can win this game. This is definitely a very winnable game, but it all depends upon how well we handle the pressure. We've got to work the ball inside to outside, making sure we're establishing a post presence. Obviously, when they get into the half court, they do tend to like to play more of a 2-3 zone. So it's going to be important to get the ball into the middle, right about the free throw line, because if you're able to do that, then that's when you'll start breaking down the Royals defense. But like I said, they're a tough group of young ladies right here, very talented. We've got our hands full. It'll be our first test of the year. Hopefully we'll be up for the challenge here this afternoon. But folks, again, we'll step aside here for a quick break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show, again presented by the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association. Again, here on the other side of the break, we'll have the national anthem as well as today's starting lineups. And today's tip-off, again, right out here from Eastern Hancock High School, again, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Wise now on Thrasher for three more. Yes! Kendall Thrasher with a big three. Franks pulls up for three, and man, dialing another one up. Here's the three. Lee with the rebound. Now her first of the night, and now Baker with the rainmaker. Takes it to the middle, kicks it out. Andrew steps up there for the three. Basketball fans, it's game time! All righty, folks, again, welcome back here for, again, today's game between your Wapahani Lady Raiders and the Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. First, we'll go ahead and take a look here at today's starting lineups, again, presented by the Selma American Legion Post 437. Starting off here with starting at the guard position, we have a 5'4" junior, number 2, Reese Baker. At the other guard, a 5'4" junior, number 3, Kendall Thrasher. At one forward, a 5'10" senior, number 12, Layla Lee. At the other forward position, a 5'11" junior, number 25, Cameron Wise. And at forward, a 5'7" junior, number 32, Lauren Luce. Again, your Raiders coached by Scott Hudson, assisted by Bracken Bargy and Carly Boggs. And so now we'll take a look here at the starting lineup here for the Eastern Hancock Royals. Again, it looks like this here. We have number 5, 5'7" guard, Caroline Stapleton. At one forward, we have a 6'1" sophomore, number 30, Ruby White. At the other guard position, a 5'7" sophomore, number 33, Mackenzie O'Neill. At one forward, a 5'9" junior, number 34, Emma Bolding. And at guard, we have a 5'4" sophomore, number 55, Sammy Bolding. Again, Sherry Dowds, your coach here for the Royals. And again, that's assisted by Ed Clark and Steve Dowd. So again, that's today's starting lineups as we're just about set here for tip-off. Again, here from Eastern Hancock High School. Again, we greatly appreciate you all for tuning in. Brandon Morvillius here with your play-by-play call. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and sideline reporter Landon Weller. So again, the Raiders will start off with the first possession here of the day. And Wapahani coming in 4-0, 3-0 in the MEC Conference. Eastern Hancock coming in at 6-1 and 4-0 in MEC Conference play. Wise here from beyond the arc, in and out, no good. Good quality shot. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to fall that time around. Along the baseline, shot's going to go up and right back out. Rebounded there by Wise. First rebound of the day there for Cameron. Up top, Wise now looking to get inside. No good, and a battle for the basketballs. Number 30, Ruby White, collects on the rebound. Again, this Eastern Hancock team, like I said, pretty good group of young ladies right here. That's very active on both ends of the floor. But the Royals offensively average 54.4 points a game. They only allow 30.4. Wapahani, we average 66 points a game and average only defensively 22.8. Thrasher here to the top, finds Wise. Right down the middle, dumps it outside. That's Lauren Luce for two. Yes! So Lauren Luce will get us on the board. Great ball movement there by Wapahani. And there's a turnover, first turnover of the day here for the Royals. Wise no good there on the layup. So you got to convert on those opportunities. And there was number 5, Caroline Stapleton there for a couple to get the Royals on the board here for the first time today. Tied here at 2. Thrasher now to Lucen on the right side. So a turnover there for Wapahani, their first here of the afternoon. So Grace Stapleton now in the ball game here for Eastern Hancock. You can see it, her first action this afternoon. They're along the baseline, shots up, and that is good. Number 34, that is Emma Boulding there for a couple. Again, Boulding here on the season averages 9.3 points a game, 4.9 rebounds. Baker down low to Wise and will be fouled on the way up. So Cameron will head to the line here for a couple of them. The foul's going to be here on number 34. That is Emma Boulding, her first, team's first. And so the first one will be up, and it will be good. That's another key component of today's game, free throws, which that's a key component for every game, especially in a game like this. You've got to capitalize from the charity stripe, and that's exactly what Wise does, connecting on both of them. So she now has 2 points, go along with a rebound here this afternoon. Kicked into the corner. Shot's going to go up, no good. Battle for the rebound there as number 55, Boulding, initially came up with it, but then turned it over. So possession will stay right here with Wapahani. Loose to inbound. All the way out here to Baker. And she's going to get called with a traveling violation. Second turnover now for the Raiders. Same there for the Royals. Nice deflection and a near turnover. I'm not quite sure about that because both players right there has an opportunity to go for that ball. And nonetheless, foul's going to be here on Kendall Thrasher. That's her first, team's first. Again, as long as you're not trucking the other person, and I don't believe that was the case right there. So a foul underneath will be here on Wapahani's number 12, Layla Lee, her first. Team's second. And so at the line, it's going to be number 15, Grace Stapleton. And so the first one, no good. And knocks home the second one right there. So 1 of 2 there for Stapleton. And the Raiders now find themselves down by 1. So another foul here on the play. It's going to be on number 15, Grace Stapleton. That'll be her first, team second. And so now at the line again here for Wapahani, it's going to be number 25, Cameron Wise. As the first one will be up and tickles the twine. And the second of 2 will be up, and it will be good. So perfect 4 for 4 so far here for Wise and the Raiders. Cameron now with 4 points on the afternoon. Along the baseline, no good. Loose will corral the rebound, her first of the day. Wise over to Baker. The shot goes up and rattles in and out, no good. As possession will head back the other way. So good shot there from Baker. Just unfortunately couldn't get it to fall. The rim not too friendly that time around. Another deflection. Shots up, no good. A battle for the basketball. Who's going to come away with it? Eastern Hancock does. Now number 5 swings it over here. Boulding for 3, no good. So again, so important. You get an opportunity like that to finish the possession. Got to grab a hold of the basketball. Continue to block out and rebound. Stapleton from long range, and they'll cash in. So you can't afford to give good teams extra opportunities. That's where it's going to backfire on you. Wise up and good there for 2. Again, kissing that one off the glass right there. So now 6 points here for Cameron. Off the mark that time, another battle, and that's going to be a takeaway here by Thrasher. And so she will now be fouled from behind. Foul's going to be on number 5, Caroline Stapleton, her first, team's third. So Wise to inbound. Again, we have Malia York now into the ball game, seeing her first action this afternoon. And there's Baker with the Rainmaker. Oh, heck yes. So Baker strikes for 3, puts the Raiders on top here by 3 with 3:05 to play here in the first quarter. Shot's going to go up, no good. Rebounded by Thrasher, her first board of the day. Another one down court. There's Baker again. No good that time. Thrasher with another offensive rebound. And Wise underneath there with a layup. And the Raiders right now getting it going offensively. A 13-8 lead as Eastern Hancock will take a timeout. This is the kind of start you'd want to see right here from your Raiders. We'll go ahead and step aside again here for a quick break. Getting timeout on the floor. 13-8 Wapahani. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, again, welcome back here. Got started a little bit quicker than I was anticipating there. Nonetheless, Eastern Hancock turned it over. Then, unfortunately, the Raiders gave it right back here to them. So still 13-8, 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Again, some really good action here from the Raiders so far. I love the defensive pressure that they've applied so far, and it's for the most part, worked out pretty well for us. Nice shot right there. That was number 34, Emma Boulding. Junior forward here for the Royals. Now a 13-10 ball game. And the corner, Baker drives it right here. Lost the handle on it initially. And will get that one stripped away for turnover now. And there's Boulding down there on the other end, capitalizing for an easy layup for 2. So Sammy Boulding getting there on that end, capitalizes to make this a 1-point Wapahani lead. Again, after the timeout, it's kind of reinvigorated this Royals team. And that's another near turnover. Great hustle there by the young lady, but the Raiders, they kind of slow things down here a little bit. Now's not the time to go 100 mile an hour a second. Slow it down, take care of the basketball, work the ball around, do everything you've been doing correctly, as that was not necessarily a bad design play, but I don't know if that was quite needed at the moment right there. Shots off the mark. Wise will corral the rebound. Now her second of the day. There's Baker with another one. Rattles in and out, no good. Good looking shot. Down there on the other end. And that's going to be lost out of bounds there by the Royals. Now their 5th turnover here in the first quarter. So both teams here with 5 turnovers apiece. And surprising enough, we haven't seen a whole lot of defensive pressure put on here from the Royals, which is actually really surprising. Head off to Baker. Gets it inside. Shot's no good. A lot of contact in there. Also, Emily Thompson just came in a moment ago. Forgot to mention that one. The three's going to go up, and the three is going to be good. Caroline Stapleton from beyond the arc. And so that's a 7-0 run here from the Royals, again after the timeout. 34 seconds remains here in the first. And a traveling violation. So took one too many steps right there for turnover. So the Royals will get back here on offense. Right there in the post. Stapleton here in the corner. Takes a shot, no good. Thompson will corral the rebound. Got to take the shot, loose does, and it's going to be no good. A little too much mustard on that one. But that will be the score here at the end of one. Eastern Hancock 15, Wapahani 13. A tight one so far through the first quarter play again here from Eastern Hancock. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with more second quarter of action coming up live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here to our Dr. Kara J. Wolf DDS PC game break. Eastern Hancock here with a 15-13 lead here at the end of one. It's been a tight one here so far. Eastern Hancock, though, rattled off 7 consecutive to end the first quarter. So how will the Raiders respond? Well, that will be yet to be seen right here, right now. Coming right out into the second quarter will be Royals basketball. Again, both teams, little issue with the turnover department here. 6 of them for Wapahani, 5 here for Eastern Hancock. A deep 3 off the mark right there, and that should be over the back, and indeed it will be. So we'll have a over-the-back foul here on number 5. That is Caroline Stapleton, her second, team's fourth. So again, Wise there to loose. There into the corner, Malia York. Cross-court pass, and that's the stuff you got to steer away from. So layup good. And they're pretty much luring you into that pass. And so we'll have a timeout here from Wapahani. Not a bad idea right there by head coach Scott Hudson. And so again, a timeout right here. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. We would like to thank some of our sponsors here this afternoon. So we'd like to send out a big thanks here to the Selma American Legion, Post 437. Again, they are located at 315 South Albany Street in downtown Selma, Indiana. They've been such a vital part of the community for decades in so many different ways. To become a Sons of the American Legion member or a woman for a membership in the auxiliary, just contact them at 765-282-7020. So I can greatly appreciate the Selma American Legion, Post 437. So as we get back to basketball, again, Wapahani down by 4. Not even yet a minute into this second quarter. Again, now, you're starting to see the defense crank it up a couple notches here by the Royals. They've got to get back defensively. That shot's going to be blocked. Nice job there by Layla Lee. Got that one on out of here. Baker, the shot's going to go up, and it's going to be good. So she will head to the line for one more. I believe that was a 2-point basket. The foul's going to be on number 15, Grace Stapleton, her second, team's fifth. So Baker will now head to the line here for one more. What a shot. And it'd be even better to make a 3-point play right here and unable to get it to go. Good ball movement here from the Royals. Cross-court pass, Bolding. Shots up and rolls all the way around the rim, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds again off of the Raiders. So again, so important. Got to get the bud into them and block them out. You just can't go, in there thinking, okay, well, we're just going to all just jump for it. Nope, you got to find a body, block them out, get the rebound. So deflection right there. And possession will stay right here with the Royals. So a brief stoppage here on the floor. All right, so it looks like we're all set now. Again, 6:29 here in the first half. Another pass deflection. So that was Thrasher there with the deflection that time around. Again, continuing here for Wapahani to be such a important thing here for the Raiders, and that's what we've seen here through the first 4 games, is we've tried to do everything we can to create disruptions, and a part of that is getting deflections and creating turnovers just like that, as Wise will cruise right on in there for a couple. So that is now 10 points here from Wise, again coming into the day. Cameron averaging 20.5 points a game, also 8.5 rebounds. That's Sammy Bolding for 3. Don't really want to leave her open, as Layla Lee will corral the rebound. Solid job right there underneath, again blocking out, getting the rebound and finishing the possession. And Wise will get that one stripped away from her. Turnover number 8 for Wapahani. On the inside there to White, and that's another turnover here for the Royals. That is also turnover number 8. Wise for 2, no good. Wise will rebound it. Okay, so it's going to be Royals basketball. They're saying Wise did not reestablish herself inbounds. So Caroline Stapleton back in the game, which is actually quite daring here for the Royals because she is playing with 2 fouls. So is Grace Stapleton. There to the inside, there at the free throw line. Good job there by Baker, trying to get a hand on it. Back into the corner, Stapleton right to the middle. Shot's going to go up, no good, loose. Will corral the rebound, her second rebound here today. Again, tied here at 17, under 5 minutes to go. Baker over to Wise, the 3 is up. No good, rebounded by number 34, Emma Bolding. As the Royals will begin again here on offense. And that was right too loose. I'm not sure what happened there. So 9 turnovers now for the Royals. So Lauren Luce to inbound along the baseline. And now we have an offensive foul. So it's on Baker. It's her first, team's third. And the Royals turn it over now for a 10th time. Again, Wapahani not far behind them with 9. Told you that was going to be one of the biggest emphasis on today's game. Who's going to take better care of the basketball? Thrasher. Cross-court pass here to Luce. We take good care of the basketball, we've got a good chance to win this thing. I mean, legitimately. Because the Royals really haven't shown me much here in this first half. Defensively, they've done a pretty good job. And there's a traveling violation, now our 10th. So neither team is exactly wanting possession of the basketball here. Bolding across half court. Finds number 33, Mackenzie O'Neill. Back to Bolding. The 3 will be up there from left side. No good, and Lee will let that go ahead and run out of bounds. And so the Raiders, again, will begin back here on offense. Thrasher now on the Wise. Thought about taking the shot over to Baker here in the corner. Baker tried to get the handoff there. Kendall Thrasher now finds Wise. Over to Baker again. Gets into the top of the key. Wise for 3. Left that one short. Nice hustle there from Wise, but unfortunately ended up right into the hands there of Mackenzie O'Neill. So we'll have a reach-in foul here on Kendall Thrasher, her second. Team's 4th. So both teams here with 4 fouls apiece. We'll have Malia York back in the game here for Kendall Thrasher. It's been a battle so far here this afternoon. Bolding here on the left side. Cross-court pass to Stapleton. Another one. Back cross-court, down low. Got a battle for possession. Stapleton for 3. It's up, no good. But there's Bolding there on the backside rebound. That should have been an offensive foul. She hit the elbow right into her. Again, you know, it's tough to be an official. You're not going to see and call everything. But main thing is you want to keep it going both ways. If you're going to call a foul for one team, you know, or on one team, then that same kind of foul should be called both ways. So the foul here on Layla Lee, now her second, team's fifth. So Lee will come out of the game. And we have Emily Thompson now in here. 2:32 to play. The second of two will be up. And it will be good that time around there for Boulding. So that'll give the Royals a slim 1-point lead. Here's Thompson, crosses half court, screen set there from Wise. Up top, now loose. Will give way here to Wise. Little turnaround jumper. That was a good shot. She kept her pivot foot down. But they're saying they're going to get her called with a travel. So we'll have number 11, Brooklyn Willis, now in the game. Pass down court, nice deflection there from Malia York. So again, the Royals went inbound here with 2:08 to play here along the sideline. Shot's going to be off the mark. O'Neal there with the offensive rebound and is fouled on the way up. And again, you know, that can be avoided by blocking out. So the foul here on the way, Yorker first. Team sixth. And I'm not trying to be critical by any means. I'm really not. I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way, but you know, you have two Wapahani players compared to one Eastern Hancock. There's no way that one should be able to get the rebound over the two. Just shouldn't happen. The only way it should happen is if they're climbing over your back. Now, if that's the case, then the referees better make the right call and call an over the back foul. There you go there with a shot fake. Takes it inside. No good. Off the mark right there. Another offensive rebound, and that's going to hit the seat belt. But again, this time we had three Wapahani players. We've got to block out and rebound the basketball. You're going to ill afford to allow them any more than one opportunity per possession. Right side to Baker. You got Wise again trying to post up. They're underneath. Nothing there. And there's a turnover. And the layup's good. That was number 21, Sydney Springman. York there to the middle. Thompson. Raiders narrowly turn it over again. You want to settle for a good shot right here. You're down by 5. Settle for a good shot. Good shot there from Wise and a great finish. Beautiful. Love it. Back here to a 2-point game after they made 3-point basket there from Cameron Wise. That now gives her 13 here on the day. Another offensive rebound there by O'Neal. That's her third in the last 3 possessions. Good job that time. Wise corrals the rebound. Goodness sakes. So the foul on number 11, Brooklyn Willis, now her first. Team sixth. And so we'll see Thrasher and Lee back into the game. There for Thompson and York. Now again, both of those young ladies playing with 2 fouls. Thrasher and Lee both with 2 fouls apiece. And Lee fouled on the shot. You got a lot of physicality, which is nothing wrong, nothing wrong with that. You can allow some of it to go to a certain extent, but you don't want it going too far. So the foul here on number 33, Mackenzie O'Neill, will be her first, team's 7th. So a couple of free throws here for Lee. That's the first one will be up and good. So that will be Layla's first point on the day. Second attempt will be up and good, so that will tie the game. So I'll have Luce back in for Lee. I want to make a stupid foul. 3 is up and no good, and that's going to end the first half. So what a half it was. 22 all. So again, folks, we'll step aside here for a quick break. We'll be back with our, actually, we're not going to go ahead and take a break here real quick. We're going to send things down here to our sideline reporter. That is Landon Weller, again, as he is with assistant coach Bracken Bargy.
Fans, I'm Landon Weller here with Coach Bargy. Coach, we saw in that first half that Eastern Hancock is a very good passing and shooting team. How do we stop that in the second half?
Really, we got to control their drives. They did a good job of driving in the first half, which led to some open threes. If we keep a hand up on them and force them to pass and play outside in, we're going to be in good shape in the second half.
And then in that first half, some disagreeable calls called by the refs. How do the girls get over that and continue to play their game to win this game?
It's not about how the refs call the game. It's about how we handle those calls, and it's adversity. And right now, I didn't think we handled adversity very well in the first half. Our girls are asking for calls, that kind of thing. That can't happen. They need to settle down, play their game, and let that handle the game.
Thanks, Coach. Back up to you, Marv.
All righty. So thank you, Landon, and assistant coach Bracken Bargy again with us here before the halftime report. Again, at the half here, and again, it's tied at 22. Wapahani and Eastern Hancock toe-to-toe so far here in this first half. We'll step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back here with our halftime report here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, with our halftime report, again, presented by Dr. Care J. Wolf, DDS PC, proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Again, so tied here at 22 at the half. It's been a interesting game, to say the least. Turnovers, both teams going into the half with double-digit turnovers. Wapahani with 12, Eastern Hancock with 10. But it's, sometimes, how you handle those situations throughout the course of the ball game is what's going to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game right here. And Wapahani, right there towards the end of the first half, you found yourself down by 5 again after some costly, turnovers, and just different things. It's going to happen, but you've got to limit the damage as much as possible. And we got it together right there towards the end of the first half. Was able to tie it up after the 2 made free throws there by Layla Lee. And so now you move on. You get better, and you find a way to push on now from this, all this action here in the first half. I thought, just as assistant coach Bracken Bargy alluded to, we didn't, I don't think, handle ourselves quite as well as what they had hoped there, with not only the standpoint of taking good care of the basketball, but you have different calls throughout the game. Referees, that's a difficult job to have. You're never going to completely agree with everything that's called out there on the floor. That's just not how it works. I think they've done a really good job, but it's not my my job to critique or say if a referee's done a bad job or a good job. My job is to call the game. But these girls, they're not happy with some of the calls that's been made. You got to look past that, though. You've got to push through, because that's one thing you do not want to let it be known that you're affected by it. And that's one thing that I think we have done. We've kind of let that affect us at times. But, you're still at a tie game, 22-all. You take better care of the basketball, keep your head in the game, and really stay focused. Really, we should be leading this game right now I'm not saying we're going to be leading by 15 or 20 points, but, if we take care of business the way we should, there's no reason why we shouldn't be up by 8 to 10 points right now. Again, and that's no disrespect towards Eastern Hancock, but I think that we've had enough opportunities. We just haven't taken advantage of those chances. So, again, it is what it is, and hopefully you learn from that. You come back out here in the second half and respond a little bit better as far as taking better care of the basketball. But when we look here stat-wise here for Wapahani, the Raiders were led here in the first half by Cameron Wise. She ended up having 13 points, go along with 3 rebounds. Also, Reese Baker with 5 points. We have Lauren Luce with 2 points, 2 rebounds. And Layla Lee with 2 points, 1 rebound. Also, Emily Thompson with a rebound, and Kendall Thrasher then with a rebound as well. So now we'll send things on down here to Landon Weller to give you the breakdown on the rest of the stats here in the first half.
The rest of your first half stats: Reese Baker with 1 steal and 2 deflections. Kendall Thrasher with 1 assist, 2 steals, and 2 deflections. Layla Lee with 1 blocked shot and 1 deflection. Malia York with 1 deflection. Cameron Wise with 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 deflections. And then Lauren Luce with 1 steal.
All right, so that again, Landon Weller breaking down the rest of the halftime stats here for us. Like I said, overall, it wasn't a bad first half by any means. Just got to take better care of the basketball. I truly, truly believe, and I even said this in our pregame report earlier, if we take good care of the basketball, we've got a really good chance to win this ball game. This is definitely a very winnable game for us. And again, that is no disrespect whatsoever to Eastern Hancock, because you could say the same thing about them. If they take better care of the basketball, they've got a really good chance to win. They have a pretty decently potent offense. You haven't really seen it necessarily a whole lot there in that first half. I think a lot of factors went into that. Good defense here by Wapahani, but also I think we've frustrated them to where they're not getting a lot of good shots off. We're contesting the shot, getting deflections. Just some of the stats that we was reading off right there. So if we continue to maintain that stingy defense, making the Royals not feel comfortable, to where you're being disruptive on the defensive end, and then we're able to translate that then into some great offensive possessions here in the second half, to where we're taking good care of the basketball, continue to settle for good shots. I thought really for the most part we did a really good job of our shot selection. Now just got to hone in on taking care of the basketball, continue to work hard on the defensive end, and we'll be lined up right where we need to be. But a lot of second half to play here, folks. You still have 16 minutes of basketball, so a lot can happen. But hopefully a lot of good things will happen here for Wapahani. Again, as we'll conclude things here with our Dr. Care J. Wolf Needy SPC game break at the half. Again, make sure to stay tuned with us later on this evening. We'll have more Wapahani Raider basketball. The Raider boys basketball team is on the road tonight at Muncie Central, as we'll be traveling over to the historic Muncie Fieldhouse, or the historic Walnut Street Fieldhouse, however you want to go with it. But again, we'll have that coming at you live later on tonight. Again, JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So just something to look forward to. Again, 4 games today here for us. So plenty of action for all of you to join us and watch and be able to be a part of Raider basketball. So we'll step aside. We'll be back here at the start of the second half. Again, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, reared and ready to go here for this third quarter of play. Again, here from Eastern Hancock High School in Charlottesville, Indiana. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Moore-Villius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, as we get the third quarter underway. Again, tied here at 22. It's been a good one so far. Here's Baker to start things off with a bang. Yes. Baker strikes for 3. Now 8 points on the afternoon for Reese Baker. Cross-court pass. That's number 15, Grace Stapleton. Takes to the inside, and that's going to be stripped away there by Lauren Luce. So first turnover here in the second half here for the Royals. Lee there inside the free throw line and tickles the twine. And so exactly the start you want to see here from Wapahani right out of the gate, 5 points. Again, a 3 from Baker, then a 2-point basket there near the free throw line from Layla Lee. Bolding now here on the right side. Another deflection, another turnover. So on the foul here on number 25, Cameron Wise. That's going to be her first, team's first of the half. So again, a tough break there for Baker. Nonetheless, again, got to keep playing. Got to keep playing hard. Can't really worry about what's not in your control. And what you can control is how you play and your attitude. There's another takeaway, literally right away there by Wise. Missed a layup. Oh, boy, got to have those points. Oh, mercy. Wide open 3. Somebody's going to get out there. I mean, I would much rather I'd rather have somebody wide open underneath the basket than leave someone wide open for 3. Goodness sakes. You got to contest that shot. Lee now finds Wise. Thrasher now was looking for Wise. And Baker ends up coming away with it right there. Wise for 3, it's up, no good. Thrasher with the rebound and the putback. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. Job well done there by Kendall Thrasher. Her first points here on the afternoon. And it gives Wapahani another 4-point lead. Stapleton there, cross half court. And that one's going to be another turnover, and it was all created by the defensive pressure. You had Wise, and I believe that might have been Thrasher over there, waving the hands up in the air. Then you had Wise getting up into the air, again, to cause that disruption. And ended up forcing another turnover. Their fourth now here in the second half. Oh, boy. We did exactly the same thing as they just got done doing. So the foul here on Layla Lee, her third, team's second of the half. So a couple of shots right here for number 34, Emma Bolding, 5'9" junior forward. The first one will be up and good. So again, don't get me wrong, put up 7 points here in the first 2 minutes and 54 seconds, but we've left some points out there already. Second of two, up and good as well. So now back down here to a 2-point Wapahani lead. So second turnover there for Wapahani here in the second half. Stapleton underneath. Shot goes up, no good. Lauren Luce there with a rebound, now her third of the day. Wise right through the defense and is going to be fouled on the way up. So the foul on number 34, Emma Bolding, her second, team's first of the half. And so again, Wise will head to the line here for a couple of them. The Raiders were 6 of 7 from the charity stripe in the first half. Very, very good number. Got to sink this one right here. Second of two up, and in and out, no good. So we've already done worse here in this second half than what we did the entire first half. Great job there defensively by Malia York again. Standing her ground, getting a rebound, and thereafter, Wise puts it in there for two. Nice drop step turnaround right there. So 15 now for Cameron Wise. Again, averages 20 and a half a game. So an inbound play along the sideline here for the Lady Royals. And with just a little over 4 minutes to play here in the third. And that's going to be a traveling violation. Now the fifth turnover here for the Royals. So again, you know, you got your defensive stop. Now you got to get back down here and get you another score. There's Baker for three. It's up, no good. Wise with the rebound, and nothing underneath. Deflected away there from Luce. Baker down court. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. And the shot's up and good along the baseline. This is grueling, I'll tell you, folks. We've had some chances here. And again, it's not to be mean, but we have got to execute on opportunities. That ball out of bounds off of Wapahani. The Eastern Hancock, again, that played very well. And, a lot of that, I think we've done a really good job on the defensive end. But we have got to capitalize on the offensive end, for heaven's sakes. So, end up inbounding it there to Wise. Off the mark right there. And maybe a little too forceful there on the shot. Left side there to Stapleton. Down low, now along the baseline. Shots up, no good. Wise will corral the rebound, now her 5th here of the day. And the Raiders will turn it back over. And now we've got a technical foul called on head coach Scott Hudson. And so we'll have number 15, Grace Stapleton, at the line here for the free throw. This one's up and good. And now for one more. And that one also will be up and good. So tie ball game. And now a timeout here from Wapahani. They will have 3 timeouts remaining. This will be a 30-second timeout. And so we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. And again, kind of follow along with this right here. It's important, and I understand, again, it's sports. You're not, it's not always going to be, sunshine and rainbows and all this other stuff. You're going to have parts of the game where things aren't going well for you. But you've got to fight through that adversity as a collective unit. It is so important not to fall into the trap of letting your emotions get the best of you. And I'm speaking from a player standpoint. That's what I'm talking about. It's so important from a player standpoint to keep yourself under control and don't worry about all this other stuff. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but you can only worry about what you can do. What will you do as a player to make an impact on the game? If you don't get a call here or there, that is what it is. I mean, yeah, sure, is it unfortunate? Absolutely it is. But you've got to play through it. That's what good teams do. Good teams will not let it affect them. So a rebound there by Thompson, and then she stepped out of bounds. I believe that was a good shot block, too. I can't remember exactly who that was. I contested that right there, but nonetheless, it was a good job nonetheless here for Wapahani. Another contested shot. That was a rainmaker, though, that time. There from Grace Stapleton. And Wise will not get the basket, but she'll head to the line here for a couple of them. Things are getting sloppy. Not from a turnover standpoint now, which obviously that's been kind of sloppy too, but now things might be getting a little too physical. You don't want to let things get out of hand. Foul here on number 34, Emma Boulding, her 3rd. Team 2nd of the half. Off the mark there with a 2nd one. And got a foul here on number 23, Malia York. So that's going to be her 2nd, team's 4th. All right, so I'm not quite sure what the stoppage there was about. Nonetheless, here 34-32, Royals lead Wapahani. Deep 3 right there from Stapleton, no good. And Baker will come down with a rebound. And so we'll have a meeting there of the minds. I'm sure they're probably going to discuss about how to control things, because things are definitely going to getting out of control. So we have a double foul here. It's going to be on number 5, Caroline Stapleton, her third, team's third. And then the other foul is on Layla Lee. That's her fourth, team's fifth. Top there to Wise. There's Thrasher. I'd like to see her drive along that baseline right there. Underneath there to Malia York. Drop step, kicks it back out. Thompson on to Baker. The three is up and no good. York there with the backside rebound. Wise, no good underneath. Can't get it to go that time as well. Okay, so we have another double foul. So the fouls are on Kendall Thrasher, her third, team sixth. And then a foul on Grace Stapleton, her third, team's fourth. And then we also, I guess, we have a technical foul. I'm not sure who that was on, though. It has us down for 17 fouls. But I'm not sure who the foul was called on, the technical foul. But nonetheless, this game has gotten way out of hand. Way out of hand. And you can't, really shouldn't have been allowed to even, let it get this far. It's unfortunate. So it's a 1-and-1 opportunity. So they made the free throw. Again, we're still trying to find out who the technical foul was called on. So I'm assuming it was Kendall Thrasher, but I'm not real sure, to be quite honest with you. So if it is, then that's going to be her fourth. Baker here with the basketball, takes it inside, and we fouled on the way up. I'd be brutally frank with you as well. It probably wouldn't be a horrible idea if head coach Scott Hudson called a timeout right here. Just to settle his team down. A lot of emotions and everything going on in this game. And you just got to kind of steer a little bit away from that. Because you don't want them to put themselves in harm's way as far as getting fouls called on them left and right and all this other nonsense that doesn't need to be happening. You've got to be smart and stop looking for calls and stop complaining about calls. Like I said, it is what it is. I know it's unfortunate, if something doesn't go your way. Don't get me wrong, I get that. But, again, as a player, you cannot let that affect you as hard as it is. And believe me, I get it. but you can't let that affect you in how you're playing the game. You've got to fight through that adversity and keep pushing through. Second one will be up and good as well. So again, this is a close ball game right here. You got a 2-point game. You've got to be smart. We're still here in the third quarter. And she just lost the handle on that one. That's going to be Wapahani basketball. But again, you got to look at the broad spectrum of things. So what I'm kind of getting at here, what I'm trying to explain to everybody. You got to really understand the game. You got to understand where you're at here in the game, and keep getting after it here and be smart. Wise finds Luce. The shot's going to go up, and it's going to be good. Lauren Luce there for 2, and that's going to tie things up here at 36. Pass down court, and we're going to have a kickball. So possession will stay right here with the Royals as Thompson will come back in for Thrasher. So again, I'm not quite sure if Kendall Thrasher has 3 fouls or 4 fouls. I'm not sure if the tactical foul was called on her or not earlier. Into the corner, Bolding for 3. It's up, no good. And we was a little bit ahead of gun right there as Thompson again corralled that rebound there at the end for her 3rd rebound. As time expires here, again, we're tied here at 36. What a game. I'll just leave it at that. We'll be back with more. Again, 4th quarter of action again here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, again, welcome back as we start the 4th quarter here in this exciting matchup here today between Wapahani and Eastern Hancock. You've definitely got your money's worth if you came here. Obviously, if you're watching from home or wherever you're watching from, you might even get a little bit more than what you bargained for. I mean, this has been a whale of a ball game. Wise, no good. Again, a lot of, turnovers, fouls, unhappy people, and it's been a mess. But it's been fun in some ways. Don't get me wrong. This has been an interesting and fun game. But, again, one thing you don't want it to get too far out of hand here. Underneath there to Wise. And the shot's no good as Cameron will be fouled on the shot. So she'll head to the line here for 2. Let's see here. Foul's going to be here on number 34. That is Emma Bolding, her 4th, team's 6th. So again, Wise at the line here for 2 of them. And the first one will be up and good. We'll see number 30, Ruby White, back into the game there for Bolding, so she'll take a seat here for a little while, again now with 4 fouls. The second of 2 here for Wise will be up and no good that time. So 38-37. Great job right there by Wise creating a deflection. Just trying to be a thorn in the side of them. No good there on the layup. Should have been a foul on the ground. Nope, gonna give her it was on the shot. All right, so the foul on number 32, Lauren Luce. That's gonna be her first, team's 8th. And so again, Sammy Bolding there off the mark there with the first one. Second of 2, be up and good. So back here to a 2-point Eastern Hancock lead. Baker down low there to Wise. That one's going to be deflected out of bounds. So Wapahani will stay in possession of the basketball. Be Lauren Luce to inbound. Oh, for goodness sakes. A little miscommunication right there cost them an opportunity, but then the Raiders get it right back there after the steal from Emily Thompson. And slow it down, work the ball around, be smart. There's Wise for the 3. Yes! Heck yes! And the Raiders have now taken a 40-39 lead. Bolding now from long range, no good that time. A battle for the basketball as the Royals will take back a hold of it again, no good that time. We have got to rebound the basketball, get the block out, create the turnover right there. Wise picks it up, and the Raiders are off and rolling again. Goodness sakes. York now over to Wise, pulling the trigger again, a little too strong that time. And we're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow will favor Wapahani. As we'll have substitution, number 34, Emma Bolding back into the game. So very daring right there, playing with 4 fouls. We'll have a timeout from Eastern Hancock. So full timeout on the floor. Wapahani 40, Eastern Hancock 39 with 5:34 to play here in regulation. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here to our Dr. Kara J. Wolf DDS PC game break. Wapahani 40, Eastern Hancock 39. Had a barn burner here this afternoon here, folks. It's again been a great one. Been a great one to be a part of. Again, been a little hectic throughout the ball game at times. But still good quality action going on right now. Wapahani here with a 1-point lead. They still have a little over 5.5 to play. So a lot can happen right here. Got to come right out of this timeout here and see if we can tack a couple more points on the board. And bounded there to Wise. Step back for the 3. It's up and it's good. Cameron Wise with another dagger. Yes. Second 3 in a row, and it now gives the Raiders now a 4-point lead. Bolding with possession, now finds White. Underneath there to a wide open Mackenzie O'Neill. Wise kicks it out. Baker now back to Wise again here on the right wing. Hand off there to Thompson. Now to Wise with a handoff. No good that time. Aaliyah York with the rebound. Good job right there by Malia to slow it down. So we're going to have a timeout here from Wapahani. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called here by the Raiders, so they will have, I believe, 2 full timeouts remaining. Make that a full timeout now. So again, Eastern Hancock with 3 timeouts remaining, Wapahani with 2, and again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during our Kara J. Wolf DDS PC game break. Again, we would like to thank some more of our sponsors here this afternoon. Again, a big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. If you have an interest in a vehicle or like to know more information about one, contact them at 765-288-1903. Also check out their website at stoopsauto.com. Again, that is Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. Also, a big thanks here to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com. And so again, following the timeout, Wapahani ahead here by 2. Wise down low there to Lee, and she's going to be fouled on the way up. Nice pick and roll right there. So the foul's going to be here on number 30, Ruby White, her second, team's 7th. So the Raiders now officially in the bonus. 2-shot foul, though, for Lee. No good there on the first one. Got to capitalize here on these opportunities right here. Stay relaxed, take a deep breath, and knock it down. Oh. Tough break there for Lee. So 43-41. Nearly 4 minutes to play. There to the inside. White kicks it back up top. Grace Stapleton, a deep 3. It is up. Left that one short, is loose with the rebound. Her 4th now today. And the Raiders will turn it over. I would attempt to slow things down a little bit. No reason to get in any hurry. Slow it down, spread the floor out. Loose now over to Baker here on the right wing. And 3:21 to play here in regulation. Loose up top to Thrasher. Thought about it, kicks it back out. Now Wise finds Loose. Thrasher again here on the left wing. And you've seen that one coming. Nice easy layup there for 2 to tie it up. Again, slow it down. No reason to get ahead of ourselves here. Tied here at 43, 2:47 to play. And that's going to be an offensive foul. So Wise will pick up her second, team's 9th. Bolding cross-court pass, again gets it deflected. Stapleton takes it in. There's a wide open Mackenzie O'Neal there underneath. And so now it's an Eastern Hancock 2-point lead. Screen set, handoff there to Thrasher. Deep 3, Thrasher, no good. Loose with the rebound. And a foul on the floor. We'll have number 33, Kenzie O'Neal, will pick up her second, team's 8th. And so that will send Wise to the line here for the 1-and-1 opportunity. You've got to take a deep breath, really focus, knock it down. And it's off the mark. Oh, boy. So a foul here on Wapahani. It's going to be on number 2, Reese Baker, her second. Team's 10th. So now Eastern Hancock here in a double bonus. It's going to be number 34. That's Emma Bolding at the line here for a couple of them. And the first one's up and good. Again, seeing where we are right now at this point, I think the reason we are where we are right now is because we've let our emotions get the best of us. I truly, honestly believe that. Now, yeah, there's still some time. Don't get me wrong. But the only reason the Royals have what they have right now is because we've let things get the best of us. That's a bad deal. Up top, Baker for 3. Yes! Baker with the rainmaker. Third 3 of the day here for Reese. And a timeout here on the floor. Full timeout called here by Wapahani, so they will have one timeout remaining here with 1:35 to play. And we're going to go ahead and step aside here for a timeout of our own here. 47-46, Eastern Hancock here in the fourth. All righty, folks, again, welcome back. And following the timeout, so again, a timeout situation looks like this. Eastern Hancock still with 3 timeouts remaining. Wapahani with 1. Also the foul situation, Wapahani with 10 team fouls. Eastern Hancock here with 8. Shots up, and it's good. Number 34. Emma Bolding there for a couple. And the shot is no good. Let's see here. So the foul will be on number 33, Mackenzie O'Neill, her third, team's 9th. And that was a shooting foul. So Wise at the line for 2. We've got to capitalize here at the line. There we go. Second free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. Oh, that's big time right there. Big time. Bolding all the way down floor, no good. York will come down with a rebound, now her 4th of the night. Again, got to be patient here. You still got a little over a minute remaining. Be patient. Be smart. Thrasher along the baseline. And we're going to have a timeout. Not sure exactly. I'm assuming Wapahani took the timeout. And, yeah, assuming it was, yeah. So the timeout was called here by Wapahani, so we have no timeouts remaining. We actually have 52 seconds now to play. So it's a 1-point lead here for Eastern Hancock. Again, to even try to decipher this game, I mean, it's you really can't do it. You know, there's been so much that's transpired between these two teams. You know, again, kind of the back and forth. I don't think either team has really went above or has went ahead by more than above maybe 5-6 points, probably at the most. It's just been, you know, very back and forth, hectic in a variety of ways. But it's been a great game, highly competitive, and that's what you want. You want a good competitive basketball game. You know, you want the best from both teams. And bounded there to Lee on the way up. Yes! The basket and the foul. The foul's on number 30, Ruby White, now her third, team's 10th. So the Raiders now officially in the double bonus. And again, Lee will be at the line for one more to complete this three-point play. It's going to be up, and it's going to be good. Oh, that's big time right there by Layla Lee. They're along the baseline and underneath, and we're going to have a foul. There are 36 seconds to play. Foul's on number 2, Reese Baker. That's her third. And so that will put number 30, Ruby White, at the line here for a couple of them. First one's going to be up and good. Tell you what, this is a good free throw shooting team Eastern Hancock has. At least today they have been. They have been very clutch from the charity stripe. Second of 2 will be up, and it will be no good. It hit the seat belt, and the broadcasting jinx actually worked for us this time. It's going to be full court pressure here from Eastern Hancock. The Royals or the Raiders are going to have to figure out how to handle that. And bounded there to Lee. There's Baker. Good decision right there not to take that shot. Really good decision, actually. And so we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be here on number 55, Sammy Bolding, her first. And so that will send Reese Baker to the line here for 2 shots. We'll have a timeout now on the floor, called here by Eastern Hancock. So this will be a 30-second timeout. So again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again during our Dr. Kerdze Wolf DDS PC game break. Again, you know, it's especially, you know, right here in the closing minutes, you know, very close, you know, from the standpoint of, you know, you make one mistake and that could potentially cost you. You know, right now, you know, and I said this a little bit ago as well, and I've even talked about it throughout the ball game, you can't allow your emotions get the best of you. I thought, you know, the Raiders, again, you know, they've kind of let their emotions get the best of them. I think the Royals, in the same token, those allowed the same to happen to them. And it's very easy to do. Don't get me wrong. I completely get that. But you can't let that then dictate kind of how the game goes, you know, the rest of the way. You know, you can't let your emotions get the best of you. You got to come out here and be the best version of yourself. As Baker will knock down the first free throw. Second one will be up, and it will be good. 2 very, very clutch free throws made there by Reese Baker. Bolding up top here, cross court there, Stapleton. Now Grace Stapleton, cross court again here to Caroline. The 3 is up, and it's good. Wise, no good, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Again, you kind of seen that one coming. The foul's going to be on, again, Cameron Wise, her third. Now, again, it's going to be an inbound play because on an offensive foul, you don't get free throws. So there's actually 0.9 seconds left. So we can't put 0.9 on the clock. Man, that one, that one nearly went in. All right, folks, we're heading to overtime. Tied at 53. We'll step aside here, folks, and we will be back here with overtime here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, again, welcome back here. Again, tied at 53. We head to overtime. So as if we haven't broadcasted, or we won't broadcast enough today, obviously, as we have 4 games on tap here for all of you, we get an extra quarter added to things. A little extra basketball here with today's girls basketball game. And again, I just hope at this point we get back in time to get over to Muncie Central to do the boys game tonight. Because we have about an hour or so drive back to Raider country. All right. So here we go with overtime. Layla Lee will get the basketball. There's that one. The tip was won there by Cameron Wise. Thrasher here with the basketball. And that's going to be a turnover. And a foul. So Baker will now pick up her 4th. So also, both teams will get a timeout added to their total. And the first one's going to be up and good. So again, Sammy Boulding will be at the line here for one more. And that one's going to be up. It's going to be good. Wise takes it in. Oh, the ball literally goes in and right back out. Gets the offensive rebound and then gets fouled on the way back up again. Excellent job there from Wise. Again, not giving up on the play. So the foul here on number 5, Caroline Stapleton, her 4th. And the first one's no good. It's another very important facet of the game. Got to knock down the free throws. Second one's going to be up and no good. So an empty possession there for Wapahani. Very unfortunate. And then the Royals with another empty possession of their own. Just poor passes right there from the Royals. Wise there to Luce, now to Thrasher. Oh boy, he can't stop the basketball right there. Loose outside here. Thrasher takes to the middle. There's Baker here in the right corner. And now a traveling violation. No good right there on the shot. And that's going to be Wapahani basketball. It's getting under 2.5 to play here in overtime. 2-point lead here for Eastern Hancock. And another bad pass. Killing us. 3 consecutive turnovers. Balance that out then with 2 missed free throws. That's a killer. 4 empty possessions in a row. Make that 5. So the foul here on number 32, Lauren Lutz, her second. And so back to the line here will be number 15, Grace Stapleton. It's going to be up and short off the front iron. Now you got to block out and rebound the basketball. No more second chance opportunities. Free throws up. Free throws good. So now it's a 5-point lead here for Eastern Hancock. Again, it's been 5 consecutive possessions here for Wapahani. We have absolutely done nothing. So the timeout again here from Wapahani. So obviously they have no timeouts remaining. So again, just another reminder, folks, again, later on tonight, we've got more basketball coming your way, except this time it'll be the Wapahani Raider boys basketball team, as they will be traveling to Muncie Central to take on the Muncie Central Bearcats. Again, that'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. Again, we hope you all are able to tune in there for that one. I just hope we get there in time, to be honest with you, which we will, but still, nonetheless. Should be a good one tonight. It's going to be the home and season opener there for the Bearcats, and only the second game of the year now for Wapahani. Again, the boys, they defeated Southwood by 28, 76-48. They're on Tuesday night. So a big opening season win right there on the road, and got another big one coming up here tonight. So we hope you all tune in there for that one as well. So we'll have a technical foul right here because the girl that was guarding the inbound hit the basketball. So it's going to be Reese Baker at the line here for a couple of them. The foul right there, or the technical foul, was on Emma Boulding. That's her 5th. So she gone. And Baker will knock down the first one. Second free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. So now we'll get the ball back because it was our possession anyway. So this could really work out for Wapahani pretty good right here if we play our cards correctly. And that's going to be a 5-second call. Cross-court pass, and they're along the baseline. And that's going to be taken away there by Wapahani. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Royals. 12th turnover now in the second half for the Roy Well, an extension of the second half. And Lee will be fouled on the shot. Nice take right there to the dish there by Layla. Foul's going to be now on number 5, Caroline Stapleton, so that's her 5th. She gone. And so a couple of shots here for Layla Lee with 1:28 to play here in overtime. The first one's going to be up and good. Second of 2 here for Layla. Will be up, and it will be good. Finding the bottom of the net both times. Beautiful job there by Layla. So a 1-point lead. Got the denial right there. Wasn't the greatest defense coming down the floor, I'll tell you that. We're just reaching for the ball. Got to do a little bit better job than that. Outside here, Bolding for 3, too strong. As Sydney Springman again gets the rebound. And there's a turnover. Y stops, pops, no good. The battle for it here, it's going to be a jump ball, and possession will be in favor of the Royals. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little surprised that Wise stopped right there. I would like to have seen her continue on and finish that bad boy. So got a timeout on the floor here by Eastern Hancock. So again, it's 58-57. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more following the timeout.
You know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, going back out of the timeout here. It's going to be Eastern Hancock basketball following the jump ball. 45 seconds to play. Stapleton, cross-court pass now to Bolding, down low. Back outside, that's Grace Stapleton. Underneath. Another loose ball, and that's going to be Wapahani basketball. So 14th turnover now here in the second half extended for Eastern Hancock. So now, decisions here. Do you wait till the last second? It doesn't look like it. Man, I'll tell you what, this game, it's been intense all the way through. But even more so now than ever. So loose to inbound it. There's Thrasher, takes it inside. Denied away, Wise gets it back. Shot goes up, no good. And we've got a foul. Oh my gosh. Woo! So the foul's on number 30, Ruby White, her 4th. So that will send Layla Lee to the line for 2 of them. Here we go. So the first one's going to be up, and it's good. Come on, ice in the veins one more time. Off the mark right there. The Raiders get it back. And no good. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't know if I can take any much more of this game. Okay, well, we're tied at 58, and we're going to head to the second overtime. Maybe. I don't even know if I'm going to be here. I might just let Redbeard broadcast the rest of the way. Wow. All right. We'll step aside. We'll be back here with your second overtime here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, well, we're back. Second overtime. Tied at 58. And I was taking a couple of those timeouts off the board, and Wapahani will win the tip, and we'll have the possession here to start off second overtime. Wise for three. In and out, no good. And that's a turnover for the Royals. Here comes Wise, contested right there, misses a layup. Lee there with the rebound and the putback. So now a 2-point Wapahani lead. That was a neat, nice, easy path to the basketball right there. So we'll have a jump ball. And it's going to be Royals basketball. Nice denial there by Thrasher. Another turnover created, 17th second half extended turnover. Here on Eastern Hancock, Baker for three. A little too much mustard. Kicked outside, the three is up and good. Number 15, Grace Stapleton from beyond the arc. So it gives the Royals now a 1-point lead here with nearly 2.5 remaining here in the second overtime. Baker, handoff here to Lou. She'll take the three. It's up. Not good right there, and we're going to have a foul underneath there on number 55, Sammy Bolding. So that's going to be her second. So there's two more free throws here for Baker. First one's going to be up and good. Baker here to the line for one more. It's going to be up and good again. Wonderful job right there from Baker. A big part of the reason we've gotten to where we are from the free throw line. Wise corrals the rebound right there. That is now her 10th rebound on the night, or on the day. I don't even know what part of the day it is now at this point. Lee now to Baker as that ball was deflected. So it'll be Lauren Luce to inbound. 2 minutes to play here in the second OT. I'll tell you what, got to make a better pass than that. So that's going to be number 21, Sydney Springman. Fouls called on her first. And back to the line here for Wapahani. This will be our 25th and 26th free throws here in the second half and a couple overtime periods. First one's up and good there for Lee. Second one's up and good. Big time right there by Layla. 3-point lead here for Wapahani. And Balding there with the offensive foul. That's her third. Great job of taking one there for the team there for Wapahani. Baker there with a handoff to Lee. Now to Wise out near half court. There's Thrasher. Baker with another handoff there to Wise. And just be careful, be smart with the basketball here. Thrasher for the three. It's up and it's good. Oh, heck yes. Oh, that was beautiful. Thrasher from long range, and the Raiders now lead it by 6 with under a minute to play here in the second overtime. Sorry if I just blew up your speakers, but at this point in time, the way this game's been, why not be a little excited, you know what I mean? So another turnover for the Royals, and the Raiders have them right where they want them. With 45 seconds to play, again, a timeout taken here by Eastern Hancock. And so again, we will stay right here with you. I'll just tell you this much right here, right now. Again, win, lose, or draw, we will probably not have a post-game show. Again, we would love to have one, but we've got to get our equipment cleaned up and get back to Wapahani quickly, so then we can then drive to Muncie Central. Now, some of you is probably wondering, why would you drive all the way back to Wapahani? Well, it just so happens that I drove the bus today, the team bus. So I got to get the girls back to the school, so then I can, we can go and head on to Muncie Central. Thankfully, it's only about a 10-minute drive from Wapahani. So if we had to drive much further, then we'd probably be in some deep trouble. So just wanted to make all of you aware of all of that. We will not be having a post-game show. We will be posting our stats on our social media sites, Facebook and Twitter. Again, win, lose, or draw, we're going to have all those stats on there. So to find out all that information, just go to those social media sites, Facebook and Twitter. The deep three, it's up, and it's good. Grace Stapleton there with another three. And so now Wapahani will use their timeout with now 22 seconds remaining. All right, folks, so again, 67-64. So again, it'll be Wapahani basketball, 22 seconds to play. I'm really hoping we can get this done in the second overtime here. If we go any further than this, then we are really going to be in some trouble. At least as far as getting to the boys' game on time. And that's going to be thrown away. Stapleton to the inside. That's Springman for 2. And the Raiders will turn it right back over. And now Eastern Hancock does the same. Wow. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Insanity at its finest. Again, I'm not even sure how to even decipher all this. I mean, it's just an absolute mess. I'm not even sure what exactly we're talking about right here. So the foul on number 15, Stapleton. So the foul on Stapleton will be her 4th. That will send us to the line for 2. Then we'll also have a technical foul here on Lauren Lutz. It's going to be her 3rd. Okay. So I'd imagine, let's see, the Royals I would say should probably take the 2 free throws first. Okay, so instead Wapahani will take the 2 free throws. Tell you what, these are some big ones. First one's off the mark. Second free throw attempt will be up and no good. Okay, so now the Royals will shoot 2 free throws and they'll have the ball back. This is unreal. You had a 6-point lead. All right, so the first one's going to be up and good. Second one's up, and it's no good. Okay, so there's 2 seconds left, and we're tied at 67. Inbound to Boulding, more than half court, it's off the mark. And we're heading to a 3rd overtime. Tied at 67. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, folks, welcome back here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. So to the third overtime we go. And so both teams will get added a timeout. Considering we are moving on to another period again. And Wapahani will win the tip again. All right, so just a little update. We will not. Okay, we're going to have a illegal screen here. Something there on number 32, Lauren Luce, her fourth. But nonetheless here, a little update. Okay, so with this game taking so long, we're not going to get back in time. I'll just be brutally honest with you. We're not going to get back in time to broadcast the JV boys basketball game at Central tonight. With everything going, because we have an hour drive back. Game starts at 6 o'clock. We have to get all of our equipment and everything set up. So we will not be doing that. So I'll have a holding call. Still be there to do the varsity game. At least assuming that this thing don't go to 10 overtimes. So the foul here is on Mackenzie O'Neill, number 33, her fourth. Couple free throws here for Wise. First one's going to be up and good. Second one up and good as well. Nicely done there by Cameron Wise. Kicked outside, Bolding for three, no good. And a battle for possession. Thrasher recovers the rebound. That's her fourth now today. Cross-court pass, Thrasher finds Luce, and that's going to be a traveling violation. So again, a 2-point lead here for Wapahani. 2:48 to play here in the third overtime. And there's another turnover from Eastern Hancock. I'll tell you what, if I gave you all guys the stats here just in turnovers, that'd be mind-blowing enough for both teams. I mean, it's just, like I said, just been a very action-packed game. But it has been a highly competitive game, though. But, goodness, I've been pretty sometimes. Wise will get the shot blocked, tipped out. And we have a foul here on Wapahani. So that's going to be on Layla Lee, and that's going to be her fifth. So Layla will now take a seat. So good game there by Layla. $15 points here for Layla. So where she'll finish up at. First free throw attempt will be up and good there for Springman. Second free throw attempt, no good. Rebounded by Wise. And that's now rebound number 11 for Cameron on the day. Wise takes it inside, fouled on the way up. So Cameron back to the charity stripe. Fouls on number 21. That is Sydney Springman. That's her second. First one's going to be up and rattles it on home. Second of two here for Wise. It will be up, and it will be good. Another nice trip to the line there for Cameron and the Raiders. Up top there, Grace Stapleton. Steps back for three. Off the mark that time. Springman there with a rebound and gets fouled on the way up. So the foul on number 32, Lauren Luce, so that's now her fifth. So now Emily Thompson will come into the game. And the Raiders have, they've got a little bit of a situation here. You have Baker with 4 fouls, Thrasher with 3, and Wise with 3. Up and good there on the first one. Second attempt, no good. And another near offensive rebound. So the Raiders will take over here on offense. 1.5 minutes to play here in the third overtime. Again, if you're still with us, we appreciate your patience. We promise you eventually this one will end one way or the other. Hopefully it'll be with your Raiders on top. Oh, good shot right there from Baker. Just rattled in and out. Three-pointer, no good. Nice save from Malia York tracking down the rebound. Raiders need to slow it down. Outside here, now back to Thrasher. And there's a turnover. No good. And the layup will be good that time. Tied now at 71. Okay, so the foul will be here on Royals number 15, Grace Stapleton. That's her fifth. So that's the end of the road there for Grace Stapleton. So substitution now into the game be number 11, Brooklyn Willis. All right, so 2 of them here for Wise. First one's up and good. So a timeout here from the Royals. We'll take a timeout here with you. 9 seconds to play. Again, one more free throw coming up following the timeout. The Raiders ahead by 1. We'll be back right after this break. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Again, following the timeout, Eastern Hancock with no timeouts remaining. Wapahani still with 1. 9 seconds to play here in this third overtime. Again, it's going to be Cameron Wise at the line for one more. The second of 2 will be up, and it will be good. Very important made free throw right there. Bolding all the way down court. Layup's going to be up and good. Wise with a Hail Mary, and that's no good, and we're going to a fourth overtime. Four overtimes is what we're heading to. Tied at 73. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on the WHS Network. All righty, folks, here we go. Back at it with the fourth overtime. Tied at 73. Baker outside here to Thrasher. Back over to Wise. Takes it inside, backs down to defender, gets it stripped away. Baker over here to Thompson, takes it to the rack. Oh my goodness. I don't know how there wasn't a foul initially called right there. I mean, I guess if she was straight up. But nonetheless, foul call this time. Got 2 of them here for Wise. Fouls on number 21, Cindy Springman. Her third. And so one more here for Wise. Shot's going to be up. Off the back iron, no good. Shot there from Boulding in there for 2 to take a 75-73 lead. Baker all the way up top, nearly slipped and bit the dust right there. Back out here to Thrasher. 2:22 to play here in the fourth overtime. We haven't had a game like this in a long time. I'm not even sure if we even went to 4 overtimes before. I know we've went to at least 3. That was a few years back there at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. That was Wapahani boys game, I believe, against Lapel maybe. It was either Lapel or Frankton. But it's been a minute. So Malia York to inbound. All right. So a brief stoppage here on the floor. That pass deflected. And the three is going to be up, in and out, no good. Battle for the basketball. The jump ball possession will be in favor of the Royals. No good there on the shot. York with the rebound. Her sixth now of the day. Minute 35 to play here in fourth overtime. Thrasher. And we will have a timeout here from Wapahani. So, again, we have a minute and actually 29 to play. Again, I want to reiterate, this is the fourth overtime after playing, already four quarters. We've already went through, a whole other half of basketball. So, this is absolutely remarkable what kind of game this has been here this afternoon. Again, I did not expect it to go this long. I knew it was going to be a great game coming in, but I didn't know it was going to be this close for this long. But still, Wapahani right here, you got to make good of these opportunities. We've had so many chances throughout the game to really put them away. And again, it's no disrespect towards our team or Eastern Hancock. This game should have been over with in regulation. I'll leave it at that. But it's not, so that's all that matters. You have the Royals up here by a couple right now, so they're doing everything they can to pull out the win. Wapahani, much the same thing. It's just been a battle. And neither team really wants to have possession of the basketball, it seems like. Out of bounds off Wapahani. So Brooklyn Willis now over here to Boulding. And it's a 2-point lead here for the Lady Royals. And now a timeout will be called here by Eastern Hancock. So neither team now with a timeout remaining. It's a 75-73 lead here for Eastern Hancock in the closing seconds of this fourth overtime. Again, just a reminder, we was going to be heading to Muncie Central to broadcast the JV and varsity games. Unfortunately, with this going as long as it has, this game is over, almost 2.5 hours long. So nonetheless, we will not make it back in time to broadcast the JV game. We still fully anticipate broadcasting the varsity game. That's, no problem doing that. But we will not get back in time to broadcast the JV game at Muncie Central tonight there at the Muncie Fieldhouse. So just wanted to make sure and reiterate that to everyone and anyone that's out there watching. Please Please know that, and hopefully, if you can, share that with anybody you can that watches our broadcast, that we will not be broadcasting the JV boys basketball game tonight. And for that matter, we won't even have a post-game show at the conclusion of this ball game here today. There's White, wide open underneath there for two. Work outside there to Thrasher. Thompson there to Baker. Outside. Emily gets in there. No good there on the shot. And there's a foul. So we got a foul there on Wise, her fourth. In the line here for a couple of them. And the first one's going to be up and good. So hit the seat belt. So no good. Definitely have the ball, or the basketball goal nice and strapped in, ready to go. The second one will be up and good. Wise steps up for three, no good. York there with a rebound. And that's going to do it. And so that's going to end it. Final score, Eastern Hancock 80 and Wapahani 73. Again, the final score here in 4 overtimes. So, folks, again, no post-game show. Again, we'll put our stats on Twitter and Facebook, so make sure to follow us and like us on there. And heck of a game here tonight, or today, whatever we're at. But, again, we appreciate you all for joining us. Can't express our appreciation and thanks enough for spending your Saturday afternoon here with us. But, again, 80-73 final score here this afternoon. Wapahani now falls to 4-1 on the season. 3-1 in the MEC conference. So again, we'll get back at it again later on tonight, folks. Make sure to tune in. We'll have our varsity broadcast starting right around 7:15, 7:30, and we look forward to it. And we hope you all do as well. So again, we'll see you back here later on, folks. Again, until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and sideline reporter Landon Weller saying, have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you back here again later on here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.